A little free cam told me that I missed some button locations, so, yeah, farm's broken. Oh, man. Welcome back to Minecraft in a Hurry, where I bring you along as I seek to create a highly leveraged Minecraft experience. Last time, I used the new crafter block to cut regular maintenance of farms I have, and this time, the goal is to lock in the new farms we'll need to feed the new factory build I'm planning. The more I think about it, the more I realize the factory is going to be more complicated than I thought, but I'm here for it. Honestly, I wondered if this shulker farm is pro-level procrastination to keep me from facing the details I haven't figured out yet. But I've never had one of these. I've always wanted one, and my buddy on here was excited for it too. Plus, I'll never have to turn my kids away when they ask for shells going forward. Youngest keeps losing shulker boxes. What we need to do is get this ready. Boop, and then hide. It worked. No! What are you doing? Oh. It can hit the edge of the powered rail. That's ready. Come on. Nope. Really? Things have not gone according to plan. Ow. I'm gonna duplicate you so many times. And... Oh, really, Enderbro? Get out of the way! Go make some friends. Bye! Have a beautiful time! He won't. We have shulkers! This has been a goal of mine for a very long time. Now, to just AFK for a while, we'll see how many shulkers we get. A little free cam told me that I missed some button locations, so, yeah, farm's broken. Oh, man. Can we wrap this up? I got stuff to do. I figured I'd miss at least a few. Anywhere else? Yes, anywhere else. Now, anywhere else. Oh! Yep, there else, but that's temporary. Now, the only spot you've got to go is in the farm, I hope. Surprised there wasn't more troubleshooting than that, to be honest. Nope. Go away. Boop. Boop. Just a little bit of AFK later, and we have a stack of shells. That took maybe 2 or 3 hours. The farm did break once when the minecart disappeared. Must have gotten hit by a shulker shell. And that's a risk with these farms. But that's a success. It took a while to find a location that was suitable for this farm. First of all, I had to have a farm design that would actually work. I wanted to find a balance between easy to build and productive enough to make it worth my while. After several hours of searching, I finally found a city that was close to a gateway, meaning that I could go ahead and build the farm over here and not have that much of a hike to get back to the overworld with whatever drops I need. And this farm design was by an account called Mind the Fab, and I followed a tutorial by Madzify, and I'll link that below. I'm just gonna sit in the hopper rain because we are going to the Nether. The honest truth is we have had this Nether fortress on our highway route for a very long time, and I've just never needed any significant volume of blaze rods. But you know, that is one of the ingredients for the new copper bulb. Time to get a better supply of blaze rods. I need to finish this tunnel. Sumas showed this trick where you can create a space where the blazes will fall into, and they won't be able to see you, but you'll be able to whack at them to your heart's desire. Like the shulker farm. It ain't no Cadillac, but it'll do the job. There. A rudimentary collection system will bring everything to this shulker here. No Cadillac, but it works. I was just advised that we have an issue at the shulker farm, and I think I know how to fix it. Let's just say I'm glad I didn't take the minecart tracks down I used to get them there, because apparently all of them died. But in the future, this ought to be a solution. Some splashy splash of regeneration. Sure enough, all shulkers are dead. Boop! No. Pick up the guy. Oh, come on. There's more friends in here. Retreat! Smarter, not harder. Oh, finally. If I've done this right, this should get the farm going again. Please work. Music. Sweet music. Not sweet music. Yes, I know you like hitting things. Oh, it's in. Thank you so much. Or not. Got him. Regen. Looks like I needed it. If I can come at it from this side. no. Don't you break that minecart. Okay, now we're cooking. I hope. And this time, please, for the love of everything precious to me, duplicate. Oh, thank you so much. We have at least one more. Why are you dying? I don't need you dying yet. Die later. Duplicate now. That was several hours of pure pain and suffering. But I think I've learned some better ways of corralling shulkers. With a regen potion or two left here, hopefully we can avoid ever having to do this again. So when I told my buddy about what happened, he set up a brewing station by the farm, so we'll never be without regen potions at the start of an AFK session. The voice audio didn't get captured for some reason. It was an interesting conversation too. We talked about the Diderot Effect in Minecraft, like how getting more blaze rods for copper bulbs has made me realize how slow our smelter array is, and has me realizing how nice it would be to have a copper farm. Even the factory itself is becoming a cascade of new farms and builds. On the plus side, this is one of the reasons that I will never be bored in this game. You know the real reason that a shulker farm actually comes in handy? Because my storage system is tiny. And instead of building a bigger, better, more powerful storage system, now I can shulker it up and make all of the stuff that I have fit into the tiny amount of space that it already exists in. Shulker shells, shulker box for that. I have a inbox and a soul sand and soul soil box. Look at all that glowstone. Going to put that in a shulker box. Yep, one slot. Oh my, that is so much redstone. Sure would be a shame if it were to get shulker boxed. Quartz. I keep a lot of this stuff on hand because I have masons and I build a nether hub out of it. You know the drill by now. I had more blocks of quartz than that. But it doesn't matter. Shulker box. Anything else need the magical touch of shulker box? I'm getting carried away. That freed up entire chests worth of space in here. So now I can procrastinate building an actual big legit storage system even longer. Since we've last been up here, I've done a little bit of planning as to where I want this factory to actually go. It looks pretty decent. And it's close to some industry I've already built. That's a tree farm down there. This is going to be where the water stream to put items into the system will be. And the grid that I have designed will have item filters built into it. So if items go in here to enter the system, maybe I can dig out an area down here and use that for the actual farms. Followed this tutorial by Shulkercraft for a cobble farm that I will leave in the description, and let's see if it blows up. It's definitely making the walls. It's definitely making holes in the wall. That's fine. In light of recent events, copper is suddenly interesting again, and I'm gonna grab this before somebody else does. I'm embarrassed to say how long it took me to figure out why this wasn't working. Working now. Dang, that's a lot of lapis. More redstone. It's like you're just finding it in your pockets at this point and like, oh no, more lint. And that redstone genius is not a title I deserve. I'm just the one who stayed. Like that guy who isn't really good for the promotion but just works there until all of the qualified people leave. That might be me. Maybe. I'm an expert tutorial follower. I do learn a lot just from following tutorials. I am fortuning this down and man, our smelter is gonna be busy. Diderot strikes again. You need like 6 copper blocks. That's why I say the new blocks for the new copper family of blocks that they added, expensive. Very expensive. I mean, Helter Smelter was basically this, but then just 2 of them. I'm thinking that I want to build one that does at least 16 at once. That would be double anything that I've ever made. It's like I've said before, no system here is a Cadillac by any means. Yeah, 96 Toyota Corolla. Actually, that's the perfect analogy. Yeah, that is a lot of copper. I'm gonna be good after I smelt all this. Thank you. We need a bigger furnace array. We just do at this point. And you might want to stand back a little bit because as you can see from the walls, it likes to bite a little bit. And all you gotta do is push the button on this dispenser up here and now it's gonna start blasting. So anyway, I started blasting. And then you push the button again, retracts the lava from the string duper. Ow, that got me. Actually, it'll filter down into those hoppers. Oh heck. About to get myself stuck. And it makes an insane amount of cobble running it for a very short time. I mean, you saw, you don't even see the cobble before it boop and then comes back. I mean, this thing hasn't run for 15 minutes yet, and you see how much it's already made. I'm going to be spitting all that out and feeding it into a elevator down here, sending it up top where it can be processed. Some of it will get smelted into stone, and some of it will just get sent into the system to become components that need cobble. Whoa. That is a lot of hole. You know, I've even thought for a long time that I wanted to build like a lab test chamber thing. I mean, it was a whole big idea that I had that I just never had the execution on. And now I have the space. We've almost built an indoor flying course. You've almost built an indoor flying course. This space has not been used for a while. Dang. That's a lot of Squidwards. Have you seen that we have a better blaze rod farming setup? Do you want to? I actually have some ways that I can improve it even more. I didn't realize max durability on wings was 432. That's a very special sacred number. That is really cool. Now, this thing is already broken because I've realized a way that I can make it much better based on the radius of the spawner. But now, all you gotta do is, I'm gonna remove these. Walk underneath this thing, and they fall right down, and they cannot see you, but you can see them. Basically, everything that I built needs to come down 2 blocks to work the optimal way. We have a even better blaze farming setup now. It requires no crouching. Smooth to walk down into. Yeah. We are the toe removers. Peekaboo. Well, here we are again, and you mock me, project board. I really shouldn't feel behind, but I do. The shulker farm took a lot of time that I didn't expect, but I got it done. I had more teething issues than I was prepared to deal with, and in the end, it taught me valuable lessons about shulker handling and, well, thoroughness. The cobble farm and the blaze farm were supposed to be footnotes, essentially. The rework on the blaze farm really dragged that out. Many thanks to my Ambi for helping me out with that. By the way, he said he's fine with his character being in the videos, but not his voice. He was okay with the sound effect thing when I asked. Also, you may have noticed shaders in some clips. I'm experimenting with creating a visual style that jives with my content. Hopefully that's not too distracting. All in all, not a bad episode. I got a lot done. I can't glow this one up yet to mark completion, but hey, more to do next time, I guess. So, if you watched this far, thank you. If you left a like, you're awesome. And if you subscribed, you're my hero. We'll see you next time.